Let's get back to New York City. Live picture there over the Big Apple. Well, we learned just yesterday, reports coming out, that former New York governor and now mayoral candidate, Andrew Cuomo, well, he's under investigation by the federal government. For what, we'll tell you with our colleague here, Fox 5 New York reporter Morgan Mackay. She joins me. Morgan, good to see you here. This is so interesting if you follow New York politics specifically. What is the Trump DOJ alleging? What is the rationale for why they brought this against Cuomo?
Andrew, so we're 5 weeks away from the primary race here in New York City when it comes to the mayoral race. And right now, the Department of Justice announced that the New York Times broke the story that the Department of Justice opened an investigation into former Governor Andrew Cuomo and mayoral frontrunner about a month ago, alleging that he lied to Congress over COVID nursing home deaths. The Department of Justice launching a criminal investigation into mayoral frontrunner and former Governor Andrew Cuomo for allegedly lying to Congress about COVID-related nursing home deaths. But so far, it's helping him politically. Congressman Jerry Nadler, Congressman Richie Torres, and more flooding social media, calling this election interference.
This is going to put a lot of wind in Andrew Cuomo's sails right now. What Democratic voters are going to do is to rally around the flag, rally around the one of us who's being attacked. And they feel like Cuomo is strong enough, tough enough, experienced enough to stand up to Trump.
The investigation stems from an executive order Cuomo issued on March 25th, 2020, that ordered nursing homes to accept COVID-positive nursing home patients into their facilities. Cuomo later reversed this order on May 10th, but not before the Cuomo administration changed how they reported nursing home deaths, skewing the number to make it look like fewer nursing home residents passed away from COVID, something Cuomo later downplayed.
Whether a person died in a hospital or died in a nursing home, it's the people died.
In July of 2020, the state health department released what was supposed to be an independent report, blaming nursing home staff and visitors for spreading the virus in nursing homes instead of the March 25th order. Cuomo testified in front of the Republican-led House Oversight Committee last year and said under oath that he did not draft, review, or discuss this report with the health department. But the House committee released evidence that said otherwise and referred Cuomo for prosecution for lying to Congress.
This is not about political theater.
No, this is about accountability.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Cuomo said, quote, "We have never been informed of any such matter, so why would someone leak it now? The answer is obvious. This is lawfare and election interference, plain and simple, something President Trump and his top Department of Justice officials say they are against." Even though House Democrats also released their own report accusing Cuomo of undercounting nursing home deaths, Cuomo's campaign now working to paint this as an attack by the Trump administration.
Then they went after New York's Attorney General. Now they're attacking Andrew Cuomo to interfere with New York City's election.
So Cuomo and Attorney General Letitia James have long been political foes. Attorney General James released a report detailing that the Cuomo administration undercounted the number of COVID-related nursing home deaths. She also was the one to release a report alleging that Cuomo sexually harassed 11 women. And she has a statement in response to this ad, and she says, quote, say my name, it's Letitia James, and my candidate is Adrienne Adams." Andrew?
Okay, there's so many things to unpack here. Has Mayor Adams said anything about this? Have we heard from him?
So Mayor Eric Adams said today that he has spoken in the past about how he believes that COVID vaccines especially were disproportionately spread out among Black communities. He's also said that he has some issues with some of the nursing home stuff, but hasn't really gone into too many details on that. But he did say that he is not going to cast any judgment. He says he's the first person who knows about investigation allegations. You'll remember that he was criminally investigated last year over corruption, bribery, allegations that he colluded with government officials from Turkey in order to receive certain benefits. Now, at the beginning of the year, the Trump Justice Department moved to drop those charges against him, and that's what to drop those charges against him. And here in New York, the Southern District of New York, numerous prosecutors quit rather than drop those charges. And one of the reasons why they wanted those charges dropped is because they said that it was so close to the election, it wasn't fair for Adams. So it's kind of Cuomo's campaign is kind of saying right now is, well, it wasn't too far away, or the election wasn't too far away when it was Adams, but now with the election 5 weeks away for Cuomo, they're saying, you know, there's a disparity there.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see, you know, how much of a factor this does play, if at all, in the primary, which is slated for next month, to your point, about 5 weeks' time. So all eyes there on the New York City mayor's race, and it's now a burgeoning investigation into former Governor Cuomo. Morgan McKay, thank you so much. Talk soon.